Welcome to Wisdom for the Day, a thought-provoking trek through the book of Proverbs, where timeless wisdom awaits. Join us as we unlock the secrets of Proverbs and transform our minds towards embracing true and godly wisdom. Each day, we'll reflect on a different proverb, in order, unraveling its layers of insight and practical application. Get ready to be inspired, challenged, and empowered to live a life of purpose and righteousness. Wisdom for your day starts now. Today is day 205. We're in the 17th chapter of the book of Proverbs, verses 15 and 16, from the New Living Translation. Acquitting the guilty and condemning the innocent, both are detestable to the Lord. It is senseless to pay to educate a fool, since he has no heart for learning. In verse 15, judges should make fair decisions. We all need to be honest, but a judge should not accept a bribe. He shouldn't follow his own feelings and emotions. He should listen to the evidence, and he should try to make a right decision. A judge is evil if he doesn't punish a guilty man. A judge is evil if he punishes innocent men. This is always true, even if the judge has reasons for his unfair actions. In verse 16, Solomon uses humor here again. By fool, he means a person who hates wisdom. The fool wastes his money. He might buy ordinary things or even sensible things. But Solomon says that the fool just wastes his money. He didn't get the one thing that he needed. Wisdom is the only thing a fool really needs. A fool wastes everything until he gets wisdom. Wisdom is precious. It's worth more than gold. Back to Proverbs 8:10. We can't buy wisdom, but we can learn to be wise. Going back to the judges, many people justify wicked and they condemn the righteous, calling it politics as usual. We become numb to this kind of behavior, and we've forgotten what it is that God considers it. It's an abomination to God. As a nation, this puts us in serious trouble. And back to verse 16, a fool is equated with someone who rebels against God. People like that can never gain wisdom, because true wisdom begins with respecting God. So let me ask you, do you think it's okay for a politician to lie if they plan to do something good for the country? What do you think God would say about that? Well, that's all for today, but I'll be back tomorrow with more of Solomon's wise teachings. For free Wisdom of the Day merch, head to buymeacoffee.com/renewed mindsets and consider becoming a community member. The executive producer of Wisdom for the Day is Yelena McClellan. The co-producer and spiritual advisor is Kimmy Shirley. Intro music by Weston McCurry. If you like this show, do me a favor and tell someone about it. Share it with them. I'd really appreciate it. Until tomorrow, I'm Rick. I love you. See ya.
Hello. You ever feel defeated as a Christian in the confusing times we live in today? This is where God's Loving Sacrifice podcast comes in. We do Bible studies to help you strengthen your walk with the Lord in today's crazy world. We also encourage you to share the gospel and the love of Christ with this world in need. John 3:16 tells us about God's loving sacrifice, and we use the Word of God to help you find a fresh perspective on issues like forgiveness, love, obedience, mercy, and reconciliation. Join us as we delve into the true essence of faith in God and our call to go into the world and preach the gospel. So listen at www.godslovingsacrifice.com.